Morning everyone, Monday motivation time for you. No hat today, but we have a scarf, so there's some sort of knitwear accessory going on. Anyway, so Monday motivation for you guys today, it's just that a little bit. Monday motivation for you guys today is going to be around something I posted on the Facebook page this morning, which is about whys and reasons why we do things. Having a chat with clients recently about people that beat themselves up for not doing stuff. The truth is, if you beat yourself up for not doing something, the easy way to sort of alleviate that stress is to say, well, actually, the reason for doing whatever it is you want to do isn't strong enough. So if you looked at exercise, a good example being it's raining, you got to go out and exercise, whatever. If your reason to do it is strong enough, you'll get out and do it. So it doesn't matter whether it's rain, snow, December, January, February, March, April, May, summer, whatever. If your motivation to do it is strong enough, then you're going to go and do it if you've got a good reason why you do what you do. Now, I'll tell you a little story. In the summer, one of the things that's happened to me this year is I've had a lot of car trouble. I bought a new car and it needed a new engine. What happened was, on the Tuesday night, I was due to go to boot camp. I was in Solihull, and the car knackered, my new car knackered I'd had for a couple of months. So I had to get it towed back. Now, one of my values is not to let people down. So luckily, my dad still had my old car. So I went and borrowed that. So I borrowed that for the Wednesday, so I'm out and about doing my bits and my bobs on the Wednesday, and I'm coming back from Erdington on the M6 in the rain, absolutely hammering it down. It was the day after it was really hot on the Tuesday, so on the Wednesday the rain was when the weather breaks, so it was hammering it down. And what happened was, my old car started playing up, the electrics started playing up a little bit, and I'm going on a 50. It's 50 on the M6, 50 limit, no hard shoulder because they're doing roadworks. Got a lorry behind me and the alternator goes. So what happens is the electrics in the car break. So luckily I managed to get into a little gap in the cones. The police came and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, it's gone." So then I got towed to a sort of rescue point on the motorway, and this is my old car, by the way. That's when the new one is knackered at home. What happened was I had to get it towed by the Mansfield, what's called the Mansfield Group, who are a sort of like a recovery company. And because I had no car and my mum was in hospital having a major operation, I couldn't, get my dad to come and help me or whatever. So I had to basically sit in this garage for 3 hours, waiting for the alternator to be changed. So basically I spent 300 quid on this car that wasn't even mine, while my other car was knackered, and that then cost me another 2.5 grand to get that fixed. So the moral of the story here is not a woe is me. The moral of the story is, the reason why I did all that was because I promised a couple of friends of mine, that I was going to meet them for something to eat in the afternoon. So I had to get the car fixed because I made a promise that I would do that, and I did, and I made it. The reason why I did it was because I promised them I would. So my reason to get things sorted, not complain, not bitch and cars broke, shit. The reason why I did it was because I promised them that I would, so I had a strong reason to do it. So whilst the circumstances would stress out, most people, and they did stress me out, I'm sat in this garage, sat in this office with a garage at the back with no TV, nothing, waiting for, I think it was 3 hours, to get the car fixed. I did it because I promised that I would, so I had a strong enough reason why. So if your reasons to do things are strong enough, you will do it. It doesn't matter. Now, I've lost a fan on the page this morning. I mean, again, you can look at, things that happen or whatever, but probably potentially correlation-wise is because of, I keep going on about the same things, and I have been for a few weeks, because one thing that is key, I think, for people is the people that I work with at the moment, the people who are continuing to train even though it's December, are the people who've got the strong enough reasons to do it. The people who aren't, the quitters, they haven't got a strong enough reason to do it. Now, and that's not to say that you've got to do what I do to be successful. You haven't. But if you do something, you need a strong reason to do it. So if you haven't got a reason to do something, you won't. I got to that meeting. I got to that that dinner because I promised I would. It was a promise, and that was my why. It wasn't I'll just bin them off. No, I promised that I would make it, and I did. No matter what it cost me in cars and hassle, I made it. What's your reason why? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why don't you do the things that you think you want to do? Do you want them bad enough? And if you do, you need a reason to do it, whether that's family, whether that's health, whether that's whatever. If you haven't got a strong reason to do something, you won't do it. So, you know, park the excuses, park the stories, just accept the fact that if you haven't got a strong reason to do something, you ain't going to do it. If you want to do something, find a strong enough reason to do it, and then it'll become a lot easier for you. So there's a cheesy old quote which goes from Jim Rohn, which says, when the why is strong, the how gets easy. So when you've got a really strong reason why you want to do something, how to do it becomes a lot easier, but you need that strong reason why, guys. So yeah, so go out today, find those reasons why, keep training, don't quit, don't give up, keep going. Your body doesn't care what time of the year it is. Let's keep working hard, let's keep getting those results, and let's keep turning up. Thanks guys, have a nice day.